Hello, everyone. I want to share a story with you living in Italy. And this is through the eyes of this little girl named Pia. She lives in Italy and wants to share her country with you. We will talk a little bit about Milan, Venice, Florence, Rome, and Naples. Here we go. This is an AR book and it is reading level 4.2. Quiz number 179866. Ciao. That means hi in Italian. My name is Pia, and I live in Italy. Italy is a country in Europe where about 60 million people live, including me. Italy is famous for its shape. Doesn't it look like a boot? The boot is kicking Italy's two islands, Sicily and Sardinia. Sicily is home to 5 million people. It's the biggest island in the Mediterranean Sea. Sardinia is smaller. It has pretty beaches and mountains. I love going on vacation there with my family. Italy is split into 20 regions. Each region has its own government and traditions. For example, in Tuscany, people eat very simple food. But nearby in Emilia-Romagna, people eat food with lots of spices and flavors. People in different regions might celebrate different festivals or wear different clothes or listen to different kinds of music. And while some regions are small, many regions have big cities. Venice. Venice is a city that was built on water. People travel in boats instead of cars. Naples. Pizza was first made in the city of Naples. This pizza is called Neapolitan pizza and can only be made using special ingredients. Milan. Milan is Italy's fashion capital. 4 times a year, Milan has a fashion week for designers to show off new clothes. Florence. Florence is a city of art. Many beautiful buildings, sculptures, and paintings can be found there. I live in a city called Foligno in Umbria region. Foligno is about 100 miles north of Rome, the capital of Italy. I live with my mom, dad, grandma, and big brother in a yellow house. We have a dog, a black dog named Luna. My mom is a professor at a university, and my dad works for a museum. My brother is in high school. He loves playing soccer. My grandma lives with us too. In Italy, many grandparents live with their families. And that's a good thing too, because each morning my grandma makes us a delicious breakfast. In Italy, we eat sweet things for breakfast, like cookies, bread, and cakes. Do you see Luna? After breakfast, my dad drives me to school. There are 15 kids in my class. Not in California. My teacher checks attendance, and then we start our first subject, history. History has a long history. So far, I've learned about the ancient people who lived here before Italy was even a country. People like the Etruscans who built cities around 700 BCE. The Etruscans were great sailors, craftspeople, and warriors. But history gets really interesting in 509 BCE. That's when people in the city of Rome overthrew their king and later defeated the Etruscans. This led to a new era, the Roman Empire. Rome built up its army and defeated many nations. At its height, the Roman Empire was so big, it stretched from England to Africa. Rome was defeated by barbarians in 476 CE. After Rome fell, the land was split into city-states, which were little tiny countries. Bigger countries fought over these city-states in the hundreds of years that followed. In the late 1700s, France defeated many city-states and brought them together. The French passed along new ideas about being loyal to your country. When the French left in 1814, their ideas stayed. The Italians wanted to unite their country, and in 1861, the country of Italy was born. By 1871, all the regions we know today had become part of Italy. That's what we have learned so far. After the lesson, I put away my history book and walked to music class. Music is very important in Italy. Italy is the birthplace of opera, the violin, and the piano. Even musical notation, the way we write music, came from Italy. Olivia and Sophia are my best friends at school. We all play violin in music class. When I grow up, I want to be the best violin player in Italy. After music comes science class. Today we are learning about how plants grow. Many famous scientists and inventors came from Italy. Italians are credited with inventing the radio, batteries, and even eyeglasses. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, school lasts until 4:30. I take classes like math, reading, art, English, and computers. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, school ends at lunchtime. Since today is Tuesday, I get to go home now. At home, my grandma cooks lunch. Sometimes we'll eat a sandwich or cooked fish with vegetables. Today, we're eating a crunchy salad with chicken. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I take violin lessons with our neighbor. I practice every day so I can get better. When my brother gets home from soccer practice at his sports club, he helps me with my homework. When we're done, we play a quick game of soccer. It's time for dinner. In Italy, it is very important to eat one meal each day with your family. Often we eat pasta and meat that's cooked in a creamy sauce, and as we eat, we take turns talking about our day. After dinner, I get ready for bed. On my bedroom wall, I have a big map. I put a push pin on each country I want to visit. Would you like to visit Italy someday? There are so many places in the world to see. All about Italy. The name is Italian Republic, or Italy for short. The population, 61 million. The capital is Rome. The language spoken there is Italian. Total area is 116,348 square miles. The government is democracy and republic. Currency is the euro. And fun facts. Italy has the most UNESCO World Heritage sites of any other country in the world. Each site is protected and preserved so that future generations can visit it and learn more about world history. Italy's World Heritage sites include the Dolomite Mountains, the city of Venice, and two ancient Etruscan cemeteries in the Lazio region. The flag, three equal-sized vertical stripes of green, white, and red, commonly called the tricolor, tricolor, or containing three colors in Italian. All about Italy. I hope you were able to learn a little bit more about Italy with Pia and her family.